Welcome. This evening I'm going to make fish tacos and we're using tilapia. I'm going to kind of put a little bit of oil and some seasonings on it. And in the taco I'm going to make a little bit of, use the pepper and the green onion, or the red onion and the tomato, and make some salsa type stuff to put in it, and then a little bit of avocado, of course garlic. And instead of lettuce, I'm going to put coleslaw in the tacos. And then on the side, I'm going to make some rice. I'm going to use the really good rice that we've found. And I'm going to make some Spanish rice, so I'll be using tomatoes and garlic in that also, along with the jalapeno. And I've got a little bit of cilantro and some chili powder, so it's going to be a little spicy. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I've got the water just kind of starting to heat up with the oil and the salt in it, just so that when the fish is ready to go on, then I'm going to be able to turn it up and it will heat fast and we can get the rice going. So first thing I'm going to do is actually make the salsa, I guess that's what you call it, the salsa for the inside of the little tacos. So I'm going to chop these up, the onion, pepper, and the tomato and the garlic, and put it in this bowl and put it aside, and then I'm going to start on the rice and the fish. So I've got the peppers in here, and it's for the salsa, so they're really small, but I am actually going to do the same thing to put in the rice. So I'm going to do a full other one and put it in this bowl along with about 3 tomatoes. I'll probably just put 1 tomato in here and then some red onion. And basically I'm putting the same thing in the rice. Would be the jalapeno, the tomato, red onion, chili powder, and garlic, and just more in with the rice than with the salsa is just to enhance the actual tacos. And here's the red onion. As you can see, I did it very small, and so this is probably enough for, not quite enough for both, but almost. Now on the peppers for the rice, I'm actually going to leave the seeds in, so it's going to be a lot hotter than the salsa will here. Okay, the tomatoes for the rice, I'm going to leave the seeds in so it's a little bit more juicy. I am going to seed and chop the tomatoes for the salsa a little bit smaller, so it's more, you know, just tiny, more like a relish than real juicy like this is going to be. About ready to put the fish on and the rice. This is what's going to go in the rice. So you can see it's more full-bodied to mix with the rice. And then this is more delicate, more of a salsa type stuff that you kind of put in your tacos. And so here we go. We're going to start the water to get going to boil and the fish to cook. I forgot to tell you, I put a little bit of cilantro in here. I did the flakes because I didn't have any fresh, so I'm going to put that. I actually put that in both. I put about a half a teaspoon in here and a whole teaspoon in here. I put salt and pepper to taste in here and salt and pepper to taste in here, plus some chili powder. And I put about a half a teaspoon of chili powder. Okay, I have the fish going. I've got a little bit of salt and pepper and chili, crushed chili in here. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon, because you got to have fish with lemon. And I think I'll put a little bit of lemon in here. And that's ready to go in the rice. We've got this cooking. It's kind of getting ready. I've got the rice going. So this part, everything has to be timed just right to go. And yes, I'm a messy cook, so sorry. Anyway, so I'm just waiting for everything to come together and you'll be with me. Okay, now we've got the rice in there, and you can see that the fish is going. I'm going to turn that down just a little because we've got 15 minutes for the rice. But what I'm going to do is, whoop, I went a little too high. About 7 minutes in, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the rice. While this is cooking, I went ahead and put about a half teaspoon of chili powder and a little bit of cilantro in it so that it kind of cooks with the rice. Okay, the fish is doing quite well. You can see it's looking good. There goes the lens again. And here is the rice. We're actually going to put the tomato in there right now. Stirring that up, and then we'll bring it to a boil again to finish the last 6-7 minutes. And now it's time to slice up the avocado because we don't want it to get really, you know, what am I trying to say, mushy. Fish is done and the rice is getting there. I'll probably, sometimes you have to, I got a little bit more rice or water in than I usually do, so I'll probably have to drain some of it. So all we need to do is put the fish on the little tortillas and then dress them for dinner. Now it's ready to dress. I've got the fish on there just a little bit. I'm going to dress it up.